You guys came here wanting to know how to lose weight, but let me tell you, it is not an easy thing to do. And if you're not willing to put the work in, click off of this video right now. But if you are, I will give you every single tip, every single strategy that I've used to get me from here to here in only 3 months. So, before I get into any of my strategies, you need to know that losing weight comes down to being in a caloric deficit. And what this means is basically you're eating less calories than your body naturally burns in a day. And to calculate how much calories your body naturally burns in a day, you can go on a website, search up BMR calculator on Google. Just search that up, and you can go on any of the websites, and basically it'll ask you to input your age, height, weight, whatever. Just input it, and then it'll tell you how much calories your body naturally burns in a day, called BMR. That's what your BMR is. So from there, all you have to do is take your BMR and lower it by a little bit, and then eat that much that's lowered. And then you'll be in a caloric deficit, and you'll start losing weight. So, the first tip that I used to get me from this to this in 3 months is to diet slowly. So, when you're on a caloric deficit, you have to realize that too much off of your maintenance calories will be, first of all, unhealthy. Second of all, you'll lose muscle. You don't want to be skinny, right? And third of all, it'll lead to bad eating habits, and it'll probably make you not as good to stick to the diet as it could be if you ate in a little bit closer to your maintenance. So overall, you have to eat in a caloric deficit that's close to your maintenance for all those 3 things to not be true. And what I usually do is I usually go 300 under my maintenance. And it'll be more slower, but it'll be more efficient. You won't lose as much muscle, and you'll be more likely to stick to your diet. So, the second thing that I used to help me lose weight is to eat things that make you feel full and are low in calories. Keeping yourself satiated is really important because you'll eat less during the day because you won't be as hungry. So, I'll name a few things that I've used to make me feel full and are low in calories. So the first thing is vegetables. Vegetables are really good. They're dense in nutrients and they're really low in calories. You could take a big, this much celery, just a bunch of celery in your hand, and it'll only be like 200 calories, but it'll make you feel super full, just like a huge thing of celery. So vegetables are a really good source of food to make you feel full. And that brings me to my second thing, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is really high in protein, really low in calories, and it makes you feel really full. What I used to do was I would put some vegetables, some carrots, some strawberries, blueberries, and into my Greek yogurt, and I would mix it up, and I would eat that as a meal, and I would be really full. I would eat it at noon, and I wouldn't be hungry at all throughout the rest of the day from there. So Greek yogurt makes you really full. And the last thing that makes you full and is low in calories is fish. Fish tastes really good, makes you full, low in calories, high nutrients, high protein. It's just really good overall. I used to eat like 3 fillets in a day. Just losing weight was so much easier for me by doing that because I would feel full the entirety of the day from when I ate it on. So overall, you guys need to find things, search it up on Google, find things in your house that are low in calories but also make you feel full. So this tip really is important because If you feel full, it'll make it 200% easier to lose weight. So, the last tip that I'll give you guys on how to lose weight more efficiently and better is to track your calories and food physically. So, what I mean by this is track it on a paper, or I use an app called MyFitnessPal. It's free on mobile. But you might be thinking, it might seem like a drag, it might seem unnecessary to track your calories because you're like, oh, I can do it in my head, or but doing it in your head or thinking about it mentally will be easily forgettable. You'll easily forget what you tracked. And second of all, it's easier to lose track of your own goal. And third of all, by tracking on your phone or physically, it will lead to you being more liable to your own goals. Think about that. Now, all of these tips will be completely pointless if you do not want it bad enough, if you do not want to put the work in. These things are used for people who want to actually lose weight, and they will have a strict mind to do it. You have to have a plan, you have to have a vision to do this. It will not work. You will not lose any weight with a weak mindset. So, for my last tip to give you guys, it's to have a strong mindset and really, really think that, oh, I want to lose weight. So from there on, and from now on, we'll see it happen. Now that all of that is said, I'm gonna take my leave. Goodbye.